Alright, this is question number 2 of the midterm presentation. Get right to it. Counting the number of cricket chirps can provide an estimate of the temperature. The formula below gives the temperature in degrees Celsius based on the number of cricket chirps in 15 seconds. Equation is C equals 5 times n plus 40 over 9. This formula can be rearranged to solve for the number of chirps as a function of temperature in degrees Celsius, which formula has been rearranged correctly. So we need to solve for n. And to do that, I have the problem written out here. C equals 5n plus 40 over 9. And if we want to get n, we need to get it alone by itself on one side, as they've done over here. So to start, multiply both sides by 9. So we now have 9c equals 5n plus 40. Next, subtract both sides by 40. We now have 9c minus 40 equals 5n. Lastly, divide both sides by 5 to get n alone. 9c minus 40 divided by 5 equals n. So it leaves us with 9/5 c times c over 40 times c minus 40, as is one of the answer choices right here. I don't know where they got the parentheses from in this equation, but yeah. The answer is B. N equals 9 over 5 times c minus 40. Alright, so next, Brian has a mega ball with a volume of 904.32 cubic inches. Sally would like to have a mega ball with half of the radius length. What would be the volume of Sally's ball? So, to do this problem, we need to know how to get the volume of a sphere. I have that equation written out here, that formula. To find the volume of a sphere, you need to do, it says V volume equals 4/3 times pi r cubed. That r is the radius. And we need to figure out the radius, so we need to use this equation and solve for r. So, to start, let's find the radius of Brian's ball. It said that the volume of his ball was 904.32 cubic inches, and I have substituted that in the equation. So we now have 904.32 equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Now, to get r alone on one side, we need to get rid of everything else. So let's start by getting rid of this 4/3. To get rid of a fraction, you need to multiply by the reciprocal of that fraction. So if we have 4/3, the reciprocal would be 3/4. So 904.32 times 3/4 equals 678.24. I have a calculator here to prove that. So 904.32, right? Yep. Times 3/4 equals 678.24, which I have down here. So 678.24 equals pi r cubed. So divide by pi, because it's being multiplied by the r on this side, so we need to divide it to separate it from that r. So 678.24 divided by, let's see, what is the pi? Divided by pi equals 215.89, roughly. So 215.89 equals r cubed. Now we need to find the cube root of that 215.89 to get r alone. So the cube root of that would be 5.99. So 5.99 equals r. That means r equals about 6. So I rounded it up to 6. Now all we need to do is do that for all 4 of the answer choices. I didn't want to do that on video, so I did it off cam, and I just have on a separate sheet of paper, and I have the answer written down on here. It is 113.04. So I'll walk you through that real quick, just so you can see what I did. Again, I substituted the 113.04 in for v in the equation. So 113.04 equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Multiply both sides by the reciprocal of this fraction, 3/4. 113.04 times 3/4 equals 84.78, which I have here. Divide that by pi, and you get 26.98, roughly. So 26.98 equals r cubed. Now take the cube root of both sides. 26.98 cubed is 2.9994929, about 2.99, which is about 3. So what would be, so I would like to have a mega ball with half the radius length. Well, 3 is half of 6, so her volume would have to be D, 113.04. Alright, so question number 4. An 8-foot ramp needs to be elevated at an angle measuring 10 degrees to be level with a step. Approximately how far does the ramp need to be away to hit the edge of the step? So I drew out our triangle, our ramp and step combination. So here's the step, here's the ramp, here's the rise towards the next step, here's the edge of the step we're on. It's pretty simple, you already know this. Alright, so it says an 8-foot ramp. That means from here to here, 8 feet. I have that marked. Be elevated at an angle measuring 10 degrees. That's this angle right here, 10 degrees. Alright, so approximately how far does the ramp need to be away to hit the edge of the step? Well, we know that this is a 90-degree angle, so I have that marked. And we also know that in each triangle, the angle measurements add up to 180 degrees. So that means we start off with 180 degrees. We have 90 degrees here and 10 here. So 180 minus 90 minus 10 equals 80. So that means that we know that this angle must be 80 degrees, which is why I have that marked there. Alright, now we need to figure out x. What is the value of x? Well, to do this, we need to use trigonometric functions. And I have SOHCAHTOA written out here, sine, cosine, and tangent. And to do this, we need to use the trigonometric function of sine. Sine equals opposite, or x, over 8. So the sine for 80 would be x over 8. Sine 80 equals, so if we have 80, sine for 80 equals 0.9848. I have that written down over here. So 0.9848 equals x over 8. If we want to get x alone, we need to multiply both sides by 8. So 0.9848 times 8 equals 7.878. So x equals 7.87, or about 9, 7.9. So x equals about 7.9, which is one of our answer choices. Answer choice number B. Answer choice letter B, not number B. I'm smart, I promise. So that is the answers to 2, 3, and 4.